Good morning, evening, afternoon to your cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Previously, we started this trial learning that Old Bag's name really is Old Bag. We weren't just insulting her. That is really her last name. And she has caused Edgework to be befuddled. We went through all of the normal trial shenanigans, and now we're trying to figure out where the Steel Samurai costume is, and that is where we left off. So let us continue the trial. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We were looking through. Anyway, that's not important. I feel like now it is, because it seems like an important piece of evidence, but you know, that's just me. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it's clear the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Willpowers. I suppose that's right. No, it's weird. Are you sure you're sure? Your Honor? Are you sure you're sure? Are you sure you're sure? Are you, Your Honor? Wait, and see what happens. I don't know, just object. Object to anything and everything this game lets you object to. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Powers. The defense has a point. You're just really riding the fence on this one, aren't you, Judge? I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. No, we don't. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? I don't wanna. No need to ask twice. Witness does. I really feel like there should be a bell there, like a ding ding ding. I feel like the music has increased in volume. No, it's that one. Alright. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Willpowers. Yuck. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Witness, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to press everything. I lose nothing for pressing, and at most she's just going to get mad at me, so... How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything. I see. Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before that was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? I still want to know what's going on with this assistant. Like, she's supposed to be there, but she's not there in any of this. Like, there's technically 4 people involved, because there's Hammer, there's Powers, there's a security lady, and then there's the assistant who is just not there, but she sends something. So I feel like maybe more things could be happening that this lady doesn't know about. Why does she... You know, her eyes remind me of, that one dude I captured who's not the murderer in Persona. Soulless eyes. Oh, quiet, Sunny. Nobody suspicious looking passing at all. Okay, yeah, but anybody. It doesn't have to be suspicious, because I don't trust your definition of suspicious. Nobody's suspicious looking, right? No one else went there. Yeah, but nobody's suspicious. What about someone not suspicious? What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Yeah, you were off doing diddly squat. I mean, observing. Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. I feel like somebody could totally climb that. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. What do you mean? Are you sure? Why are you objecting to that? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness, but she wasn't there. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Oh. Edgy boy? Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. For that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? The time of poor Hammer... I don't know why. Hold it! How do we know that's true? How do you know that, other than the fact that we keep saying that and it's in the report and just about everyone knows that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donut to the young detective, and then after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything. I see, detective. The only person I saw go to the building before was Will Powers. Am I supposed to present something? I don't even think I have anything to present. Jack's autopsy report. 2:30. Global Studio. Card key for the studio. Dragging one leg. 2 p.m. I don't know. Are you absolutely sure? Quite. And he's gonna jump to me again. Ah! Alright, I don't know. I guess the map, I don't think I have anything I can actually give here. I don't. So we already did like that picture. Oh, I missed it, the thingy. I'm going to take hit points for this because, like, I don't know. What if they had a card key? But I don't think that's pertinent to this. Hold on. Look at this photo. One more time. I clicked on the wrong thing on accident, but I think it was the right thing. Because the tree. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for this dude, the thingy, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by, it automatically takes a picture, even. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 5th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is that the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1? If it really was the only photo? Rabbles! 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 Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. They are rabbling. Actually, that's why I want to ask the witness. This evidence that I'm smacking with my hand shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. I can't believe that I clicked on the right thing on accident. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? I'm just a lucky duck, I guess. Only someone with access to the security lady. Only someone with access. The security lady herself. Am I the one young youth your mouth? What? Blink. I thought I was going to run by really fast, so my brain was quickly reading words that weren't there. You watch your mouth, you whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean... Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy here, help. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Oh no. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Old Bag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Feel the rabbles are warranted here. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded even on the security computer, and check them. I throw out any photo that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've ever heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. I feel that on so many levels, Maya. On so many levels, I feel that. Because, of course, she conveniently forgets important information. Every day I finish it here. Let's just we're just going to press everything. Another job. That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos and security camera takes. Do you back up all of the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. How do you have a job? What do you mean by suspicious? I feel like that's just a way for you to profile people. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces. It's not going better. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Yeah, where is it? I mean, I know you threw it out. Well, who the heck was in that photo you erased? Oh, a fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. Hey, leave fanboys and fangirls and fans in general alone. Let them fan and stan who they want to fan and stan, as long as nobody gets hurt. It hurts. As long as nobody gets hurt, it's fine. You know, as long as there's not one of those things where you have a one-sided love for them and it gets obsessive and it's a little scary and you start stalking them, but I feel like that qualifies as hurt. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where, probably the internet. It's probably posted on the internet. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate, so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Did I look at that drain that was in there? I don't think I did. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. And I feel like this is something that could be easily fixed and thus preventing the situation. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably second or third grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looks to be in about second or third grade. Oh, yes. Well, we see this type. His type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. Well, I feel like you can. A boy in second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. What about a broken part that was fixed with duct tape? I don't know. They refixed it. So they broke the spear, got on top of each other's shoulders, stabbed the victim, re-duct taped it. I don't know, this game is ridiculous. I feel like you could do that. What if they're not really kids? What if it's just somebody who's just really short? I can't trust her, so I'm assuming they're not children, and she just assumes they're children because they had backpacks. They're actually 20 years old, and they just had a book bag, and they were maybe 5'1", and she's like, those are children. Impossible. I think it's quite heavy. I feel like it's not. If it was able to break that easy, then you fixed it with duct tape. Right? As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. I can't believe that this is actually a child. I know she said it was a child, but watch, it will be a child, but I feel like I can't trust her that it's a child. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah. And they're already trying to unsuspect him. At least he's a witness. Like, he could be a witness. No. Oh, if I'm right, it's not a child at all. I feel like I'm going to yeet my controller. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. No promises, Judge. I feel like that is something she would do, because she just saw the Steel Samurai as like instantly that's will powers. And like she's like, this is proof. And I feel like this really, the next thing is going to be this man is just a little bit on the shorter side and has a book back, and she's like, he's a child. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I mean, it's kind of security's job. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. Sniff. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are you going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. Well, no. I swear, if it is just like a dude in a book bag, this old bag lady is going to be on my smoke list for forever. Well, we shall see in the next episode. Let's see you next time.